Okay guys, so this is our fourth treatment, fourth body electrical treatment, and it's the microcurrent. The microcurrent treatment acts the same as the thoracic as far as lifting the muscles are concerned, but with this treatment it's about re-educating the muscle to work better. It was developed originally in hospitals for muscular problems and then got developed further into the beauty world. So we've already cleansed the client, the area that we're working on, which is basically the buttock area today is what we're going to be doing. The other area that is very popular for this treatment is the breast area, but we're going to do the buttock, and you might prefer to do that for assessment as well. So if the client hasn't come in with a G-string on or underwear that you can manoeuvre and place out of your way, then you must have some disposable G-strings available for them, which obviously you just can throw away at the end of the treatment. So we're cleansing them with nice warm water, sponges to remove the soap. I use a non-allergenic body wash. This one is the Imperial Level one. You can get Radox and all other body washes. You must make sure, however, that afterwards you remove all of the soap, so there's no soap on the area at all, and then you block the area dry. So I've already cleansed my client, so we're going to go straight on to putting the product on. The product I'm using is the SBC body firming gel, but there's loads of different products that you can actually use in the firming range, as long as they are compatible with this treatment. So we are going to warm the product before we place it on our client's skin, and then we're going to place the product on the area that you're going to be working on, and you're going to make sure that you have enough on that you can do the whole treatment without stopping. Okay, so that's on nice and thick, but not wasteful. Remove the product from your hand, make sure that you have got a waste bin, a lined waste bin to put any of your waste in. And the only part of this machine that I want you to concentrate on is the part that says lifting. So you have here cleansing, pre-lift, lifting and moisture infusion. This is the body treatment, so we are only going to go straight to the lifting. So we put the power on. We have our two probes, which are the body probes, the long probes. They're completely different to the probes for the face. Make sure that they're on secure. Press your start button. And it will go straight on to cleansing. It will show a green light. Skip past the cleansing, it will go on to the red light, which is the pause, and it will bleep to tell you it's on pause. That's so that you don't carry on doing the treatment, not realising that it's been on pause the whole time. Then we're going to skip to pre-lift. It's on red, which means it's paused. Green means that the current is coming through for pre-lift. And then I've gone straight to lifting. It's on red at the moment, which means that it's paused. And one more will take it on to green. Now you may need to go all the way around the machine to get the full treatment done. Just got to listen for that pause button again. So the ridge that we're going to work on first is going to be the ridge up here, the hip area. We're going to lift this area first. So we've got our two prongs. We want our client to tell us when she can feel warmth, and we've already explained to her what she should be feeling. Can you feel warmth yet? No? So I would then be taking my machine up. Feeling warmth yet? Yeah? Excellent. So we're where we need to be for our client's tolerance. Let me know if it ever becomes uncomfortable for you. And we're going to start our count. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Move the probes slightly out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and count. Hold those in place. The current is running between the two probes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and slightly out and in for the count again. Now I'm not going to do 10 and 10, I am going to go a little bit faster so that you can see the whole routine. But on every single one you would count to 10 as the probes move, and you would stop and count to 10 when they stop. Obviously you would do this in your head and not out loud. Your client will probably be snoozing throughout this treatment. So you can see we're doing this whole ridge, and we would be coming all the way across. Sliding for 10, stopping for 10. So this would be the first area that we're working on. And then we would be moving on to the next area. So that's going to be this ridge here. So again, it would be a count of 10 coming in, a count of 10 to hold, a count of 10 coming in, and a count of 10 to hold. But I'm going at a much faster speed for the sake of the videoing. And you can see I'm not missing one part. These probes are sliding just above where the other one has finished. And that would be the second ridge. So far we've done this ridge, then we've done this ridge. So the next movement now is to lift this part of the buttock, the actual curve of the buttock. So we're going to be coming in for our count of 10 and holding for our 10. Move one, move the other, coming in and then holding, coming in and then holding, and again it's 10 and 10. If it's a very small area then it might be less, but for the buttock area 10 is about right. And during that 10 the current is literally sliding in between the two poles and really working out and retraining the muscle in between those two poles. Moving on to diagram 2, we're now going to get the whole muscle in its entirety. So we're going to start high, we're going to be coming in, and if you can see from the, let's just spread some more gel, as you can see from the actual photograph, the stop line is much further apart because the muscle is very large and we need it to stop a little bit further apart. But it's still a count to 10 and it's still a stop for 10. So it's coming in and holding. Move my hand so that you can see a little bit better. Coming in and holding. Coming in and holding. Now this will take some time because you are counting 10 and 10 for each stroke and you cannot do big chunks. You have got to slide your probes very close to each other before you stop and move them again and very close to each other and stop. Now if you look at the third diagram on your routine, you will see that it's exactly the same move, but it's like a cross. We've come this way, we're now coming this way. So it's again the count of 10, coming in, and the hold for 10. Move one, move the other, the count of 10, coming in, and the hold for 10. So let's just recap those. We've come in on this ridge up here, 10 count, 10 stop. We've come in on the ridge below, 10 count, 10 stop. We've come in to do the buttock area here. Now, my client's very little, so I can do this on one row. If you've got an area, a larger area you're working on, you might want to do this ridge first and then this ridge after. Then we've done the big cross, so we've come across this way and then we've come across this way, so it's like a massive cross. Now we're on our last diagram, step number 4, and you will see that the probes are now flat. They're not upright as they've been for steps 1, 2 and 3. They're now flat, and we are holding the whole buttock area with this. So we are coming in and then we are holding. Moving one, moving the other, coming in, and we are holding. Coming in, and we are holding. And that would be the 10 and 10 again. In, and holding. Now, each side should be 20 minutes. This is a 40-minute treatment. So what I would do now is I would remove my probes, turn my dial down, take my machine round to the pause, and then I would turn my machine off, because if you don't, it is just going to bleep at you forever. And then I would then do my deep effleuraging for any product that's left, flat palms, get that product in. This will help with lymphatic drainage as well. And we're putting pressure towards the heart as we normally would. We would uncover this side, cover this side so our client is completely covered. We would uncover the other side exactly the same way, and we would do the whole process again on the other side.